Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't really
Software is the
translate.
tool. It does. Out of someone that's used both, it does.
It does. I just, man, I don't know how you do it.
Do what?
3D.
Oh, it's the only thing. I don't know how people do 2D, to be honest.
Oh, you just gotta sell your soul.
Oh,
Yeah.
well. That'll do it. I tried doing 2D, but it just never melds with me. I don't know why. Sculpting has just been something that actually kind of stuck for me personally, anyway. Oh, nice. What carrots are you working on? Yeah, Bridgerton, a good show. I like it. I fucks with it. I have to figure out what I have to go to next after I finish it though, because it's only 3 seasons. I was thinking about watching. There's a show called I think it's called Snowfall or something like that. I can't remember. I keep seeing memes for it on TikTok where it's like I built this page brick by brick. It's a reference to that series because he says that he's like, I built this empire brick by brick.
Is there? I don't know. I'll have to look it up after this. I haven't heard anything about that show.
Yeah, a lot of people are talking about it and they enjoy it. A pain demon kind of deal. I've never. It's a pain demon. What?
I don't know, but it doesn't sound good. Like, it doesn't sound like you could be anything positive. Is this you watching a BDSM show?
No. Typhus is working on a.
Oh.
Working on a creature on their 3. They're making a full body character.
Is it like Pain from Hades? The show? Is it like Pain and Panic?
Pain and Panic.
The little demons and
Oh no, this is design. This is their own design. Kind of BDSM inspired.
Oh yeah, I like my pain demons.
I think I do have links allowed. Let me see. Do I have links allowed? You be able to link it. Let me see. How do I allow links? Or you can just... Oh, I accidentally closed chat. 1 second.
Dang. You trolling him. You're trolling your new chatter here.
There we go. It's back open. It's fine if it was. City Bell is pretty much the not safe for work artist, so all is welcome here. But maybe it's under moderation. Let me see. Oh no, it looks like it's available. Yeah, you could drop a link if you wanted to. I have it enabled. It should go through. I think I re-enabled links a while back. There's not many people on the art side be dropping weird links compared to when I was in the doing like Jackbox and stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, I didn't get the just troll people.
Yeah. I know a lot of the links that are dropped on the art side are usually art related or something along those lines. A lot more civilized over here.
Well,
Oh,
my
nice.
boss just texted me. I'm going to a conference tomorrow. Let's go.
Hell yeah. That means you're gonna wake up early.
I don't know. I actually gotta see what time that is. I don't remember. I kind of don't remember where it is either. He sent out an email asking like if you wanted to go, you could sign up, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know, but we're going now.
Damn. Putting in overtime now. And as for this, looks nice, honestly. The thing that you made here, your pain demon, it reminds me of like, I always like to do this sometimes whenever I look at things and it kind of reminds me of stuff. It reminds me of like Nemesis, and a mixture of Nemesis and whatchamacallit, the creature from what's the name of that one horror game with the camera? You like using the camera and you're going through the hospital and stuff?
ReZero? No.
No.
Fatal Frame.
ReZero. No, not Fatal Frame. It's the other one. You're using a camera. It's a Western one.
I don't know, man.
It's very popular. I think I have it on Steam. Outlast. There we go. Reminds me of Outlast. Like it could be a Outlast character. I like it. We fucks with creatures around here. Oh, thanks for the follow. But it looks like everything's going. You call yourself a noob, but that's nowhere near a noob level. But then again, I also call myself new and everything like that at 3D. So I get it. Looks like you're making some pretty good progress at it. Before then, you just did like 3D modeling, I'm assuming. And then now you're moving into the sculpting side. Oh, just clay. Okay, so you have experience with sculpting already, but using traditional clay. Oh, that's cool. I think a lot of the traditional stuff translates pretty well to the digital side too. I haven't tried it out myself yet, but I was thinking about trying out like actual clay sculpts one day to see if what I know like translates over from digital to physical. I would assume so, you know? Think so, City?
I think so. Yeah. I definitely think it's very translatable.
Sort of like how your stuff translates. Like I'm pretty sure you can pick up a piece of paper and a pencil and draw fine.
Then again, I
Or
don't
maybe
know.
you can't.
Yeah, maybe I'm just a little flounder flapping around, questioning everything when I pull out a piece of paper. Because it's
Maybe.
not zooming in.
Yeah, you can't control Z. Is it gonna go into the body like you have the head, or is it gonna actually like wrap around? Maybe. Oh, that sounds cool. Definitely have to keep us updated on the progress in that. Are you live right now, C?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Am I? No, I don't know. I hope so. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Have you in my title at City Bell. Gotta make sure it actually links to you. It does. Oh yeah, feel free to share anything. Progress or whatnot. You already know links are available. Now I know links are available. Oh shit. Is I think I need to. Yeah. Thought I saved that. I decided I was gonna go with a summer fit.
Oh, for your galleys?
Yeah. We're doing summer. I got the swimsuit picked out. And I also got the hat I'm gonna go with. And I also got the shades. Oh yeah, put them in a summer fit. How's it going, Barter? How you doing? How's the Kermit going? How's Kermie?
Your little Kermie? Little Kermie Wormy?
Yeah, Barter I raided into last night. He's also in Blender, but what he does is he's like dedicated to putting Kermit in different popular scenes.
I love
And
that.
yeah, so it's like you got all these like romance scenes or dancing scenes or something like that, and instead of the original actors, there's Kermit over one of them.
I love that so
And
much.
yeah, he's putting Kermit in a dress right now for a dancing scene. Then maybe he's gonna introduce Miss Piggy at some point, but that's like his whole thing. It's just Kermit. He's dedicated to the Kermit. I think this is really interesting. It's not every day. It reminds me of that. Remember that I don't know if you heard about him, but There's yeah, you gotta live that frog life. There's a kid or whatever. I mean, he's probably a kid to me. I'm like 32. He's probably like, you know, in his early 20s. But he's the one that did he was like obsessed with the Danganronpa chick, and his whole house was like the Church of Sayaka.
Oh, yeah.
And he had like cardboard cutouts of her everywhere. And that was like his whole thing was just her. That's what it kind of reminds me of. And his whole thing is just Kermit. There's like Kermits everywhere. Oh yeah, go for it. Links are available. And the Wuwa character is going pretty well. I did some looking at it last night because you know sometimes when you're doing your art or whatever and you're trying to base it off of a character and then you're doing it one way and then you go away for your project for a little while and then you notice some things that are kind of off and you go back and fix it later. Mine was like in that, like I noticed that the back hair needs to be higher up and on one side the hair covers the ear. So I had to go, I'm like going back and fixing that because it was like some things that I didn't notice until like way later. Zebras just take some time, honestly. If you can use Blender, like honestly, the fact that you're able to animate and rig and stuff like that, that's where I wish I could do. Because I personally cannot. I tried and I just can't. I can't rig or weight paint or anything like that. Let me look at this link. That's a creepy ass creature. I like it. It's like a mixture of like, it's like a slug man. I'm noticing you named him Cecile. Nice. Honestly, I feel like you're far from noob because you know how much anatomy you have to understand to make an appealing creature? Because you have to know basic, like you can get away with a lot, but being able to understand anatomy and then exaggerate it to create creatures and stuff like that is a different level, honestly. Because you can't just create a creature if I understand anatomy a lot of times. It'll just look off. Even creatures can be appealing. Yeah, right, City.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. We love a monster boy around here.
In the game with the killing demons, Doom. Doom has appealing monsters in there. Maybe it's just me. Because I like creatures and horror and all that stuff, so like Junji Ito, all that other good stuff. So I could find creatures appealing, like the creature from Pan's Labyrinth. You know, the one with the eyes in its hands. That's an appealing creature. I found that very appealing.
Oh yeah, he's very aesthetic looking.
Yeah. So I get it. You gotta make, like, yeah, you want the creature to be horrifying and scary, but it has to be, there's an appeal to it, you know? I feel like there's a certain level and appeal to it when you're creating creatures. Maybe there's like a different forms of appealing, you know, like there's like I feel like it's like when you say something is appealing to something, it's like it depends on the targeted audience, like it's appealing towards horror fans and stuff like that, but it wouldn't be appealing to someone that's looking for, like, you know, fairy tale wonderland, everything's like great and dandy, so it wouldn't be appealing to that type of work. Little bit of humanoid mixed in also. Yeah, yeah. And then you have stuff like Hades where the creatures are just appealing in general. Let's be honest. You know how much fan art I've seen of the rock chick in from Hades 2? A lot. I haven't played Hades 2 yet, but I definitely have seen a lot of fan art of her. I don't know her name though. I don't think you've played Hades 2 either, have you?
No, I have no idea. But I know who you're I know who you're talking about. But I have just no
Yeah.
idea what their name is.
I wonder what their name is. Huh. It's a mystery for another day. I'm waiting for it too. I actually have Hades 2. I just haven't played it yet because I know it's not fully out yet and I kind of want to play it in full. I want to play it in its entirety whenever it drops. But I do have the game already. Hades is definitely one of those day one buys for me, even if it's not a day one play. So I really do like the whole concept of it and everything like that. I don't really play that many roguelike games. Yeah. Sometimes it's good to buy games if you know the game is going to be good and you're going to be interested in it. Sometimes the when it's like alpha release, the alpha price is a lot lower than the full release price. I don't know if Hades 2 is going to do that, but it's just something to keep in mind sometimes when you know for sure it's a game you're going to buy. So I've seen a couple of games that did that. I think didn't Baldur's Gate 3 do that? Where you like bought it pre-release, it was like way cheaper. And then when it got released, it became more expensive. I think Baldur's Gate 3 did that.
I don't remember.
I know there's a couple of alpha games that did that. I just don't remember what alpha games they were. Baldur's Gate 3 is really, really good. Highly recommend. Speaking of cozy sims, they got there's a new horror game. And it's a cozy sim game. But there's like a murder. There's a murder. And apparently you can date the murderer.
Can you really?
Yeah.
What does that say?
I forgot the...
Oh god.
It's Grave Seasons. It's called Grave Seasons. And apparently you can date the murderer. And you're living in a town where people are just being killed one by one. It's like, it's Stardew Valley, but with murder. It's a nice little twist, honestly. Kind of curious to see where that goes. Let me see. What do I want to do? I want to do this. I love your cozy games. I think I might, cause I have Stardew Valley. I might end up getting the murder one too. Honestly, I do like the whole concept of it, where it's like a cozy. There's two cozy games that I'm actually kind of interested in right now, and it is the grave seasons, and then there's another one where you're a chef and you move into this town and you get to make up your own restaurant and stuff like that, and decide on what you want to make and stuff. If you want like a tea shop or a breakfast shop or anything like that, you can do that instead.
Like, Chef Simulator. It's something stupid sounding, but it looks awesome.
I don't know what the name of it is. I saw the trailer for it not long ago. I don't know if it's called like Chef Simulator or what. It looks good. And then there's the Chocolatier. I know that one's being made by the person that did Stardew Valley. That one seemed pretty interesting too. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know the name of the chef one. I just saw a TikTok of it recently, and it sparked my interest. I can look. So I did send it to someone, sent to a lot of people. Let's see. I will find the name. Not gonna find it in that one. It is called... Is it really just called Chef RPG? Oh, maybe it's Field of Mystria. No.
I think it was
Not Field of...
Chef RPG or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's just called Chef RPG.
Because I remember
Yeah.
there's a video talking about how there's actually another game called that. That's bad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called Chef RPG. Is there really another game called Chef RPG?
Yeah, I think so.
Uh-oh. Honestly, it's gonna be who releases first at this point.
Oh, I think they're already released.
Well, good luck.
But it's like a bad game, so it's okay. So as long as this one's good.
But what if it people get confused and they end up downloading the wrong Chef RPG?
Oh yeah, very, very likely.
I would be upset if I downloaded the wrong Chef RPG by accident, but at least Steam has a refund, has a pretty decent refund policy. So it's not entirely over, you know? Your life isn't entirely ruined.
You could recover. You could recover from
Yeah.
that. Alright, well I think I have a solid base. I'm excited because I don't have to think anymore.
Nice. Yeah, the other RPG game, Chef RPG, should just make their game cheaper on release. 25% off if you buy ours. Would you buy though?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, 'cause I've
The
seen
bad
it.
one.
The bad one. Oh, probably because I've heard lots of drama about it. If everyone's saying it's bad. what if it's not? You know, you gotta test it for yourself.
That's fair. Make sure you only play 2 hours of it though.
Yeah, so you can refund.
Yeah, so you can get your refund just in case. Just in case. I wouldn't. I personally wouldn't. I want to wait and see, like, see some gameplay of the bad one, to see what's actually going on. A little outline here so I can get an idea of what's going on. And make any adjustments.
Just realized I don't have Pinterest on my phone. The heck?
Even I have Pinterest on my phone. I don't even use it.
Oh, I need my references. How have I gone this long with this new phone without it?
Oh, you don't use Ahrefs?
No, like I pull my pictures from Pinterest.
Oh, gotcha.
Thank you for the follow. What up?
Actually need to.
Dang, I gotta like sign in too. I just want to look up water references. Can't be that hard.
Surely.
Would even anime ocean girl. Anime. Oh, I'm doing well. Just vibing after work, getting some of this done.
I use Pinterest sometimes. I use Pinterest for not for looking up references or anything. I use Pinterest for saving tips and tricks on using ZBrush and on using Blender. Like I have a 3D thing set up because there's a lot of like quick little tutorial images on Pinterest for 3D artists on there, which I find very useful.
I use it just to see like how other people are doing something. I got a copy, you know?
Yeah.
Move this over here. There we go. But yeah. Today
I do.
at work,
I do have a
he's
every time I
talking.
see a
Wow.
YouTube video that's like in general to what I'm trying to do, whatever, I save it to my watch later list.
But what was I saying? I had a long day at work today, but it was.
I feel
better
like
than
it's
I
like a
expected.
artist rite of passage to have a YouTube playlist
yeah.
of a bunch of tutorials that you.
I watch them in the shower every morning. You know, I go through my watch later. That's the time
Oh, that's when you go through yours.
Yeah, yeah.
I go through mine like whenever I'm laying in bed, done for the day. So that way I forget it the next day. It's genius, honestly. They have a question. Barter's trying to figure out how do you watch it in the shower.
Oh, I have this little ledge at the very top of my shower, like where the, it's like a wall, and then it's like the tub, like the actual tub, and I just very precariously put my phone on that tiny little ledge at the back of the shower, and that's how you do it. And has my phone slipped off of that really thin ledge and into the tub? Yes. Was my phone okay? Also yes, so we're good.
Honestly, the thing is, a lot of newer phones these days have a certain level of waterproof to them too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I trust it though, because I had to just replace my phone because it slipped into the tub, but instead of, like, I don't know, like a little water from the shower getting on it, it went in the tub, like in a full fucking tub of water, and I dried it out with rice, and it said it was fine, but apparently it corrupted my SIM thingy on my phone. So
Oh, that's crazy.
yeah.
They lied. False advertisement. It's supposed to be a certain level. It's supposed to be like a SPF something. I can't remember what it's. I don't know.
You're
If they
supposed
SPF is
to
for
be
sunscreen.
able to freaking drop it in like 50 feet of water and it'd be fine. And it might just slip to
Yeah.
my tub. Feel cheated.
I'm not happy with it. It's actually kind of bothering me, to be honest. But it's mostly because majority of my torsos have never been this long. I'm gonna be honest. You should go for it. I do both male and females, but I haven't done a male one in forever, I'm gonna be honest. But with this whole gotcha thing that I'm going through, I definitely will be doing some males too. Oh, those were new. I can show you on my last project too. Let me save this. This is the one that I just finished. It's on my YouTube, but I need to figure out how to cut it. If I'm, I think it's printable. I remember you mentioned that you wanted to see my past projects, so we'll definitely do that real quick. This is the one that I just finished. The Chimera Balin from Dungeon Meshi. Is it without color? Probably gonna be a nightmare to print, to be honest. Oh yeah, the feathers was what took the longest. I actually made a feather brush to make things easier.
He cheated is what he's saying. He cheated.
No, I still had to make it. I had to make it still. That was my very first brush to make too. So I made the feather brush and I used that. And this is it with color. The wings were actually the hardest for me. This was my second creature that I ever made. My first creature was like a long time ago. I think it shouldn't be too many parts, honestly, because what I can do is I can probably split. I can just take off the legs, cut off the tail from like right here. This tail is separate. So I can just cut off the tail and cut off the legs, probably right there, and then cut the wings. And the wings will just attach inwards, so it'll be mostly like the torso portion that'll get printed, then the tail, then the legs, and then I'll probably cut it like right here between the human and the why do my hands disappear? 1 second.
You don't get hands.
Yeah, apparently.
I really should have saved these reference pictures. I keep having to look them up. It's very inefficient.
That's a torso. There we go. For some reason I hit it by accident. But I'll cut the torso by the waist. And then I'll probably do the arms. Probably cut it like along this line, or maybe like around here somewhere. And obviously I'll cut it at the neck. But that's just me guessing on how I do it. I had to figure it out. Wings are this was my first time doing wings, honestly. I think they came out pretty well. Not until recently. I've only printed one, and the one that I printed yesterday was my first time getting an actual character print that actually printed properly. Somewhat, like it printed, but I definitely noticed some flaws that I need to incorporate later on and fix, because it kind of, certain parts kind of broke off and the foot didn't fully print. And I think I know why, and I know what I'm gonna do to fix it to where it does print properly. Let me switch over. This is the one that I printed last night, and the issue was there's a gap between the, I need to make this larger, like enlarge it to where it cuts into the actual shirt itself and make it a single mesh, because this apron kind of fell apart off of well, the vest fell off, like pretty much broke off. The I thought I could separate the carrot and the cookie from the cake. The carrot and the cookie never even printed, and the cake printed fine. But I think if I just kept this all as one, the cookie, the cake, and everything like that on the plate, and just print this all as one, it might alleviate the issue there. The cake printed well with the detailing of the the whipped cream came out well. The eyes came out well. The bow printed fine. And everything else pretty much printed fine. I know the foot, this one specifically didn't print properly, but I think it was just because of how I placed it on the printer, because it stopped like at half the foot. So that's just my guesses on why it didn't print properly. On the neck, the key that I made on the neck here didn't print. The neck just came out completely flat. I had it set to 9 inches, so maybe I'll go 13. I don't know. Maybe that'll get it. Like, there's a lot of factors, but people are able to print miniatures, so, and get all the details and stuff, so I don't know. I think it's just my I'm gonna fix everything that I believe that's a modeling issue, and then go back and print it again, and then I'll start tinkering with the actual size and everything like that, and see if that's also a cause before I bump it up to a larger size or something. I'll just print it at 9 again and just keep doing that and fixing any issues that I notice. A lot of unknown variables going on. That's the one that I am trying to print right now. And then after I made this, I made Hollow from Spice and Wolf. Just loading. And Typhus, I wish I'm not getting into the painting part just yet. I just want to make sure things print first. I'm like doing small bites. Maybe I'll get into a painting one day, but for now it's mostly just making sure that the stuff can print. But here's a Wolf Haro from Spice and Wolf of color. This is the one that I made before I started working on the Fallon Chimera sculpt. And now we're back to thank you. Now we're back to Rover.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Only minor technical difficulties. 1 second. It was like frozen. I didn't even notice. Terrible.
This is actually a different body type than normal. Because majority of the time I end up making long. I'll start off with a torso like this, and I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna make it based off of like anime anatomy. You know, I'm like 8 heads. And then when I start making the torso, for some reason it goes from 8 heads to like 6.5 because I'm like trying to get the torso right, and then I'm like, I don't like it, and then I end up like, you know, getting rid of some inchage on the torso, so it just becomes like normal anatomy at that point. I'm sticking with it this time. I'm not gonna scrunch it, I swear. I do need to bring this down though. Oh, didn't mean to go that far in. I do want it to come down to about right there, and then right there. So kind of bringing this down some, so I'll just smooth this out. There we go. I'll worry about the back in a bit.
Dang.
I don't really use too many crazy brushes or anything. It's mostly the brushes that are down here are the ones that I mainly use, which is just standard Dynamesh, not Dynamesh, but damn standard clay, which damn standard is pretty much the crease tool in Blender. And then you got clay buildup, inflate, polish, and the move tools. That's pretty much all I really use.
I don't know why it keeps
All
closing.
right. Appreciate you stopping by.
This is
Enjoy
terrible.
the look on your lyric, well, on your projects.
It's absolutely terrible. I cannot work in these conditions.
Oh, what's up?
Like, screen, it keeps closing. The art is too powerful.
You gotta lower your subdivision, City, on your 2D work. Your subdivision's too high.
Yeah, it definitely seems like it. Just breaking everything.
You might have to restart. Not the project, but restart your pad. Maybe that'll fix it. Or check your memory. You might be killing your RAM.
No, like the application's closing.
Yeah, on your iPad?
No,
Or the
no,
the
stream.
projector.
Yeah.
The projections.
My
software.
iPad's doing great.
You didn't randomly update it, did you?
No. I was actually having a lot of freaking problems with it before. Had to like reinstall it and all this other stuff.
Gotcha. Not too. Making sure it looks right for me. It shouldn't. I know after I get through making this version of Rover, I'm gonna do the I don't know. So I can't really say just yet because I change my mind a lot. I know my next one definitely be a male character so that way I can get some practice on a male character. And I do want to do like a encore for a Halloween encore. That'd be pretty cool. I was like thinking of the different stuff I can do for all the characters, what theme will match with each character. Like I think Encore and Yin would be great for Halloween.
Yeah, I could see them. I could see them as having some cute little skins for it.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. A Gremlin Encore. Yeah, decided to go down the making cool little skin fan art of the characters instead of going for the one-for-one models that I normally do. Change it up a little bit and see where it goes. You still having your technicals?
Ugh. Yeah. A little. It hasn't closed though. That's a success.
Nice. We take the little wins.
Now the only problem is getting this composition to look good, you know?
Yeah.
Oops.
Mm-hmm. I do like a straight little outline here, just to get a general idea. Might have been a little too thick for the line carving. I'll be able to adjust. like that. A little bit higher, like right there.
I feel like I'm cooking. You ever just
Are you?
just feel it? Yeah. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
Dang, you're not gonna say what's up, City?
I feel like I did great with this color this color composition. I like it. I like it everything a lot.
No, no, your chat. I said what's up.
Oh, yeah.
Dang,
Sorry, I mute you. I exclude you from the conversation. We had a private moment away from you.
Dang, I see how it is.
Yeah, it's okay. We just, you just don't want your cooties here,
That's fair. I don't want them either. It's not my fault. It's just me. I think it's coming along nice. Nice. I think you are cooking.
Like, I'm getting work done today. Yesterday was like very little work. Cooking only at
You're
the
fumbling.
end. Yeah, I made dessert yesterday. Today we're having a meal.
Or you're actually prepping dessert. Yesterday was prep. Like you knew that there was gonna be a big day tomorrow. Then you were like the chef that was gonna perform at the banquet tomorrow. So you were getting everything prepared. You were chopping up the vegetables, brining the meat, making sure everything was marinated properly and stuff. And now you're putting on the show, you know?
You're right.
Yeah. You're cooking now.
Also, I think this girl, Kumo, turned out really cute. I'm towing a line here, though. I'm towing a fucking line, because they just got a new Avatar VTuber thing that's, lowly. So, I feel like the line is...
Just use their older
there.
one.
They don't like the older one, and then I don't know if it's offensive to use the older one.
Yeah. You have to talk to Tommy on that. He's a professional there in that department. Gotta talk to the professional artist, City.
Well, I mean, in all his art, he's been using the new one, so that doesn't just solidifies my decisions here, and I'm still
fair.
towing the line.
That's fair.
As long as you don't cross it, I think it's okay.
We'll just wait for your twit longer to drop. That's all.
As long as you try to use it for clout.
I mean, I'm not writing it. Waiting for.
No, I want to see your response.
Oh, you want me to react? Do a react video? Be a react Andy?
Yeah. I knew City Bell for X amount of years. Maybe even do a clip clickbait title where it's like, she's not all wrong, you know? And then in the video, you just talk about everything
Just like all
I
wrong.
mess up. Yeah.
It's like she's not entirely wrong, but in the entire video, you are 100% wrong.
You just have clips of me saying stuff like that, like I'm towing a line, lowly. I guess now though with AI, you could just AI my voice, you know?
What I need to?
To get the in-between parts that make it really good, maybe.
Oh, gotcha.
Plus, you gotta make. If you do write it, you gotta
I'm
have
not
some.
writing it.
You gotta have some fake receipts, you know.
I'm not writing it.
That
I'm
way
waiting
people
for the.
are
I'm just
like, who's
reacting
right?
to the people that already wrote it. I got better things to do than to write a 34-page document.
You're not gonna help me become the next Netherim.
Nah, it wouldn't be a genuine right, because we all know Netherim kind of won in that one. It just turned out he had too much Riz. And his case wasn't anything bad, because everyone was like 26 and 27 in his ones, and he was like, bro was just a playboy. That's all he was. And he made it very clear that he was. We've seen that he had like boyfriend applications and stuff like that. Well, not boyfriend, girlfriend applications and stuff. Like, it didn't seem like he had no intentions of seriously dating anyone. That whole case was I like to keep the legs kind of separate for until after I pose. Oop, wrong brush. I am going to kind of like the shape of the legs on this reference image than the one that I initially referenced. So I'm gonna use, I hate that sometimes whenever you have reference images of one type of body type and then you look at another reference image and they do something totally different, or it's like completely different from another body type, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of have to like pick and choose which ones. So I have like so many complete turnarounds of different body types. Well, it's pretty much the same kind of body type, but it's just how they do the details or how they scoped out the backs or whatever. So I kind of have a mixture of like 3 different reference images to get the what I kind of do. A bit lower. That's much better. Much better. Let me just kind of smooth that out a little bit. So I gotta remember it's always a slight, it's never just straight up and down. There's like a slight backwards bend. Thanks, autosave.
Man, I wish my shit auto-saved. I've lost
Oh, it
so
doesn't
much
have
stuff.
that?
Yeah, I have no idea why. It's the
Oh,
only
that's
thing that
weird.
sucks about Clip Studio on the iPad.
That's weird. I feel like autosave is like an automatic thing in a lot of software these days, especially art related.
Nah, you just gotta get into the habit of saving it. And if your shit breaks, your iPad dies, rip. It's all gone. Hours and hours.
Huh. That is crazy. I think even whatchamacallit on the iPad has an autosave. The Nomad Sculpt, I think even that had autosave on it when I used it. That's wild. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. No, I don't know. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. Maybe it's an maybe it is like drawn applications on the iPad just don't come autosave for a valid reason of some sort.
I don't know, like, you figure it would be like the one thing you really want autosave on, you know?
Yeah.
But, no.
Like maybe it's not just maybe it's like a compatibility thing, you know?
Oh, there it goes. Like, man. Just doesn't want to, you know? I don't blame it.
It's because it knew today was the day you're gonna cook.
I know. Cooking too hard.
It might be a little too. Sometimes I'd be messing shit up. It should be fine. For some reason I'm like, man, I want a fatter ass, you know? And then I do that and it just messes shit up a little bit. Maybe I can make a little bit. Maybe I can round it out and not fuck it up. There we go. Yeah. It's actually you gotta make sure it's not like round all the way around because there's a like a flat kind of divot on the ends here. They become more defined the more muscular the individual is. There we go. I just feel like when it comes to making like arms, I feel like I don't really have to. I feel Feels like the amount of work that I put into doing the arms doesn't seem like I'm doing anything at all. Just arms are like, you know, literally just a cylinder.
Arms are either the easiest thing or the hardest thing.
Yeah, in this case, it's like 3D for me. It seems like it's the easiest thing. It feels like it's too easy to where it's like, am I sure I'm doing this right? Because even if I was to leave the arms just the way they are right now, it'll be fine, you know? His arms are just crazy like that. And then you could go into doing the toning out the muscles and stuff, but it's like, is it really necessary sometimes? Because you can just have that that Barbie look, you know? The Barbie dolls, they didn't really have defined arms or anything. It was literally just a tube. What I'm gonna do is since I stream Monday through Wednesday, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the recordings of the 3 days and I'm gonna make it a one time-lapse video of that week as like a recap, a speed sculpt recap, and put that on YouTube.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, you should do that. Then you got a parter. So now you typically just do like the full whatchamacallit in one go, don't you?
Oh yeah, I don't mess with it very much.
Yeah. I'm putting mine in parts by actual weeks that I do it, because I've watched other time lapse of 3D artists and stuff like that, and some of them, they are actually really fast at sculpting things. Like they're able to go from a sphere to a fully rendered model within the 2-hour speed sculpt video or whatever. And then there's some where it's like you can definitely notice that there's some skipping going on in the video, you know? Because 1 minute it'd be like, oh, okay, they're starting to detail the helmet, and the next you know it, oh, the detail's there. Now they're painting the helmet. What? How did they go? How did they get to that point? But I get it, you know? I want to make sure that you're able to see like the actual full-on process personally.
Yeah, not it all cut up and stuff. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
the foot's like a decent size. I think it's fine. I will have to actually. This is definitely gonna be another one of those foot projects where I actually have to sculpt out the feet a little bit, like the Haro, where I actually sculpted out the foot. I'm not gonna be able to hide it behind shoes or anything, so I don't want to. I'm definitely gonna change the shape of this foot a little bit. How's it going, Peachy? You can join us in voice chat, Peachy, if you want.
Yeah.
You know, city's gonna leave in like 10 minutes. Just let me separate these back again. Let me fix that. Should. Okay, yeah, it works.
Ugh.
It's doing it. Yeah, it is. Okay, I had to make sure it was doing it to the other, but too. That's fine that it's stuck together like that. It's fine. So I'll just kind of do want to move the toes a little bit closer together because we're gonna thin out the foot a little bit. Right now it's kind of a fat foot, so I do want to kind of bring the toes closer together. And make sure my dowry is paid in full.
Nah, you're gonna be a widow. Cause I ain't paying your dowry.
Dang. It's fucked up. Why a widow? Just unwed.
Nah, widow.
That would mean you had paid for it. Because I would have had to get married.
Yeah.
And that's like a requirement. So it would have already been paid.
Not if we find you a terrible, terrible husband. Off Wish Shein. We can have a Shein husband. Yeah.
Off of Wish or Temu.
Yeah.
That's fine. I feel bad for Penn though. So far in season 2.
Oh
Because it's
yeah.
clear that she likes Colin or whatever. But bro is like he's oblivious and she's not gonna say anything. It's weird. She just doesn't say anything. But I guess she doesn't want to mess up the friendship either. Bro is like, I have sworn off women for the indefinite future. And she's like, all women? But I'm a woman. He's like, you're not a woman, you're Pin. You're my best friend. It's like, oh, damn, bro.
That one was straight to the gut.
Yeah, it was. Like, damn, bro, you're oblivious, but guys are like that. There are guys that are like completely oblivious like that. She really just gotta say something. I hope she does at some point. Hopefully it works out for her. Maybe that's like a season 3 battle for her.